Kaiju number 8 is an anime packed with full-on action, and almost every character in it is overpowered. Here's the list of the top 10 most powerful characters from Kaiju number 8. The third and fourth positions might surprise you. And yes, it includes Mina Ashiro, who can take down monsters from 20 kilometers away, and you can guess where Kafka stands in the top 5. Kafka's fans have grown significantly, especially since the scene in episode 10 where he saves Hoshina, Mina, and the other members from a bomb in a spectacular manner. You'll get a similar thrill when you see these top 10 most powerful characters in the anime. But before that, here's a spoiler warning. At number 10 is Hikari Shomami, the mother of Kafka Shomami, who was once the captain of the 2nd Division and before that, the vice-captain of the 1st Division. Hikari wears a suit made from Kaiju number 4, which you now see Kikora wearing as she flies around the battlefield. Hikari used to fly around just like that. When we talk about Hikari's power release with Kaiju Weapon 4, it's at 93%, which is by no means low. Hikari's personal weapon was a large spear marked LC-0039, with which she became a Valkyrie on the battlefield. In one such battle where she had to neutralize Kaiju 6, she died. Afterward, Kaiju Weapon number 4 was passed on to Kafka Shomami, who ranks at number 9 in this list. She draws 94% power with the suit, 1% more than her mother, which holds her at the 9th position. Despite having a release power above 90%, she is not a captain or vice-captain of any division, not even a platoon leader, although she has leadership skills. The reason for this could be her lack of combat experience. Currently, Kikora uses an axe marked A0113. Before this axe, she used rifles and handguns and fought well with them. But she chose the axe as her personal weapon for 2 reasons. First, she has mastered using the axe, and second, she wants to fight like a Valkyrie on the battlefield, just like her mother, which is impossible with rifles and guns. Kikora also has a squadron fighting style. At number 8 is Mina Ashiro. What can I tell you about her that you don't already know? She is the captain of the 3rd Division, and without any numbered Kaiju weapon, she draws power up to 96%, the 3rd highest in the entire defense force. You will see who ranks 1st and 2nd as you read on. Mina's weapons include rifles, guns, and a cannon marked 2510-19985, which she uses to deal serious damage to giant kaijus with multiple rounds of continuous fire. Additionally, Mina has an anti-giant class railgun that can wipe out giant kaijus from 20 kilometers away with one shot. This shows how overpowered Mina Ashiro is. At number 7 is Tsushiro Hoshina, the vice-captain of the 3rd Division, who wields Kaiju Weapon number 10. I mentioned earlier that Mina ranks 3rd in power draw, but Hoshina is number 1 because he draws 100% power from Kaiju Weapon number 10. Kaiju Weapon number 10 is a living weapon. Besides this, Hoshina also has his twin swords marked S2033 and a katana marked S1023. Next in the list at number 6 is Isao Shomami. You must know him as Kikora's father and the general of the defense force, or at least he was, because in the manga, Kaiju 9 has absorbed him. Before that, Isao almost killed Kaiju 9 alone. Isao wields Kaiju Weapon number 2, with which he releases 100% power. This weapon made Isao's attack as powerful as a kaiju's, something nearly impossible for a human. Isao's personal weapon is a pair of gun lances marked FS100002, which are highly destructive. At number 5, surprisingly, there is no member of the defense force. This position is held by Kaiju number 6, the King of Kaijus. This title was not given lightly. In its time, it killed over 200 defense force members, including 3 captains, one of whom was Hikari. The fortitude level of Kaiju 6 is 9.6, the 2nd highest among all kaijus. When it was neutralized and turned into a weapon, it took years to become compatible with Rino Ichikawa, who I originally placed a rank higher but later realized that even though the weapon is powerful, Rino has not yet mastered its use and has only managed to draw 51% power, which is quite low for a suit. I know Rino can draw more power and is improving day by day, but as of now, he remains at number 4. Rino's personal weapon is a small cannon marked FEA-6, which can hit multiple targets at once. After freezing the targets with his cannon, Rino can immobilize giant kaijus with minimal effort. Next at number 3 is Jin Narumi, the captain of the 1st Division and the second highest power drawer in the defense force at 98%. It won't be surprising if in the future Narumi releases 100% power with Numbered Weapon 1, as he has the potential. Isao once said he could entrust the entire defense force to Narumi, showing how overpowered Narumi is. This is further enhanced by Narumi's foresight ability marked RT-001, made from Kaiju 1's retina, which he has evolved to predict his opponent's next move. Narumi also has his personal weapon, a bayonet, which is a combination of a blade and a gun, marked J3305, allowing him to cut and fire at kaijus simultaneously. He also has his squadron fighting styles. At number 2 is Kaiju 9, which should be at number 1. But he is at number 2 because he is not protagonist, and we all protagonist is always the most powerful in most of the anime or mangas. Kaiju 9 is the parent or creator of many kaijus and can fuse with anyone and create duplicates of itself. Moreover, it has its own intelligence, which it uses very effectively. Recently in the manga, it has merged with Isao, and now uses Isao's number 2 weapon and can access his memories, which it will use against the defense force. This makes Kaiju 9 incredibly dangerous as it knows everything Isao knew. And now, at number 1, is Kafka Hibino, aka Kaiju number 8. Kafka's potential is beyond imagination. I know this might sound exaggerated, but you don't need me to tell you much about Kafka because you have been following him from the beginning as the main character of the series. Kafka can shapeshift, transform, grow into a giant when he is out of control, and more. It has higher fortitude level than Kaiju 9, which is 99.8, potentially exceeding 10 in the future because Kaiju 8 can achieve that. Positons can be changed when manga progresses in the future, but not first position because you all know